Hey guys, today I'm reading Muddy, the story of Blue's legend Muddy Waters, and I'm reading part 2 of it. But he was never good at doing what he was told. The way he figured his playing was just fine. It was their hearing that needed help. So Muddy plugged in, turned on, turned up, and out came the sound of the delta, buzzing and mad like an angry hornet's nest looking for a fight. It was a deep feeling, gut-aching music full of life and love and trouble and pride. It made people stand up and raise their hands and stop their feet and laugh and cry and come alive. It was nothing like the primed and polished sounds people were used to, and they loved it. Whoa, yeah, say on. Muddy loved the clubs, but the late hours and low pay took their toll. He couldn't live on change alone. One day, Muddy got a call. A friend was making a record at the Universal Recording Studios, and he needed a sideman to back him up on guitar. If Muddy played well, they might even let him record his own song. Finally, a chance. First they recorded his friend, and then they recorded him. Muddy did exactly what they told him to do. They added strings and horns and that soft and sweet Bluebird Records beat, but Muddy didn't care. He was just happy to be making a record. Too bad they put someone else's name on it. Muddy couldn't believe it. This was supposed to be his big break. This was supposed to be his record, but it wasn't, at least not according to the cover. A year later, Muddy made a record for Columbia. This time they got his name right. Too bad they decided not to release the record. Muddy was crushed. I play it like they say to play it, and they still don't like it, he thought. What am I supposed to do? One record producer, Leonard Chess, called Muddy knew not to get his hopes up. Leonard just wanted Muddy to record Leonard's music, Leonard's way. But Muddy knew this might be his last chance, so he said yes. Soft is right, sweet is and polite, said Leonard. That's where the cats are at. Muddy picked up his guitar, walked to the microphone, but he couldn't do it. Not again. Muddy had never been good at doing what he was told anyway. When Leonard pointed to the horns, Muddy pointed to the exit. No horns, no jazz, no fooling, said Muddy. If I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail playing my music my way. You get one chance, said Leonard. Don't blow it. Muddy sat down with his guitar, pulled the microphone up close, and closed his eyes. Whoa, child! He remembered the dust and the plow on the meanness of the land, and the softness of King Cotton. Oh, child! He called up the sticky heat of a summer night, the power of love, and the need for connection in a world that was so good at pulling people apart. And he played just like Sunhouse had taught him, not with his fingers, but with his heart. Muddy sang about life as he lived it, with all of its pain its power, and its glory forever. Still unconvinced, Leonard printed only 3,000 copies of the record and sent them to local stores. Muddy chewed his nails and waited. What if people didn't like his voice? What if he wasn't good enough after all? Muddy didn't have to wait long to find out. All across the south side, the boom and bounce of Muddy's voice thundered down from open apartment windows. People were talking. This new blues was something special. It felt honest and raw. It felt real. It felt like the past and the future and the country and the city all rolled into one. Not only did Muddy have a record, he had a hit. In 24 hours, it was sold out. Leonard printed more, a lot more. One day the Beatles would be shaking Muddy's hand. One day the President of the United States would be tapping his toes. One day the whole world would know the name Muddy Waters. One day was on its way. Oh, child, long gone. Oh, child, sail on. We're sailing on. Well, that's where I'm going to end for today. Bye, guys.